We go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a rare occasion to be able to meet Cynthia Hill. When you want to get dressed up, you want to look good, you gotta put you on something like this that's really original. And you can't have your shit all nappy and shit and be thinking you all that. You know, I will talk shit in public.
What are you doing up this time of morning?
I just came from the beach. I slept out and on the under the I don't know, I slept on some steps of this abandoned house in my sleeping bag, or I sleep on the beach. I'm in the locker room at the gym, so I'm walking around trying to get me a couple of dollars so I can get me breakfast.
Right, man.
What's frightening?
Right.
It's fucked up being black in America. That's what I'm trying to prove.
But how you gonna say it's fucked up being black in America?
Because all I did when you gave me the information on Mrs. FRONIE Green, I did the advocacy for her. The motherfuckers tortured me because Bloomberg's Yiddish administration got a couple Puerto Ricans and some freaking Negro imbecile, John B. Rhea, railroad niggas and spicks out of public housing. That's how they took my apartment, took $100,000 worth of stuff out of my house, and guess what?
You never got it back either?
No, they put it in storage under somebody else's name and didn't pay the bill.
Get the hell out of here.
Yep,
Really?
all that stuff I had in my house. And if I want some of that, I got to come up with some money. I got to come up with some money because America's in love with some light-skinned niggas. They're bringing in the new Indians, which are the Inca, Mayan, Aztec, and Mexican mulattoes from Central America, and saying they're better than niggas because Mayor Bloomberg recently said he needed more immigrants in order to work in New York. How about all the Negroes that are not working in New York? How about that? But you can't say the J word, but I can say Jewish because my adopted mom is Jewish, and you're not supposed to say the Jewish niggas are kind of like really hating the black niggas.
Really?
Right, so all we gotta do is go to Jim Crow down south and ask Jim Crow, what is a Jew? He'll say the Jew's a nigger. He's just a white nigger, that's a wigger. How y'all doing? How you doing today? Well, that's my Wednesday morning confession. It's my manifesto saying that I just hate my life. No, that's traffic. That's traffic. That industry goes to the Bangladeshis. Negroes cannot get a job, too hard. No more writing tickets because all Bangladeshi.
Okay, be quiet. Leave that, please. I don't want to hear from them this morning.
You don't want to hear from them this morning?
So be quiet.
Okay, I'm not going to say nothing about the big Watusi Mandingo make super feel Negro.
God, serious.
Okay.
I don't want to hear that.
All right, everybody. I'm going to be real quiet. Let's take a look at the traffic enforcement agents.
Just be quiet.
We're going to be quiet. Look at that. See, that's the thing. That's the Willie Lynch chip, the little woman controlling the big one. All right, then. You see, she refuses to allow me to get into trouble. I cannot get into trouble. There's just too many Bangladeshis in the freaking traffic department. They done took over the freaking joint. It's almost like they got some kind of contract that you bring them in from Bangladesh and you put them in the traffic. Damn. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? All right, we're getting back to Jamaica Avenue. It's about time. That's the end of this clip. Y'all have a nice day. That's your last good look. Bye-bye.